All right, guys, welcome back. Episode 8 of the Pitstop Boys bagger build. So we got it back from Sketches Inc. from Paint. All the panels are painted, everything's good. But before we show you guys, we have some loose ends to tie up on a bike. So what do we have left?
Yeah, so off camera, we did a couple things. We installed the controls for the air ride, the controls for the center stand. Kyle put on the bars. He ran some new wiring because we have some little LED signals going down here. We'll show you that later. And the biggest thing, everything is filthy from all the body work that the guys did. So we have a special guest here with us to help us clean this thing. Someone who knows detailing better than all of us for sure. So we have Tristan from Pitstop Boys here. So obviously we don't want him to see the bike before it's finished. So he's going to be blindfolded to do all this. So yeah, you can get to work, man. Get her done.
All right, guys, sounds good.
Oh, guys,
Really excited to work on the bike.
Get to it. Whoa! Right in the nuts.
Yeah.
What's up, boys?
So we're done for the night. So we put the new rear wheel on, torqued everything, did some wiring, and then Tristan went to town on the engine.
Yeah, so we gave the engine a really good detail. We got in all these deeper areas where it's going to be a little harder to get to once all the parts are on. And to clean it, we used an all-purpose cleaner, a soft bristle brush, and then some compressed air to kind of get all that stuff out of there. And it looks a lot better. And then we actually have a product line coming out. One of the products is called Touch Me Up, and it's a quick detailer, and that works really well on the powder-coated black parts that you see on the engine here. So it turned out really good. And I'm so pumped to see this thing all finished up. The guys have been killing it, putting in so much time. So I'm super pumped to see the final results. And yeah.
All right, guys, quick update on the build. We did a couple things off camera. We threw the front end back together. We torqued the rotors. I torqued the axle. We put some fork oil in the forks. We got our new fork caps, the threaded caps that we couldn't put the insert. A little boo-boo. We broke one of the fittings for the airline, so unfortunately we can't test our front air suspension, but we got some replacement parts on the way. What else did we do off camera?
So I put these relays in for the air ride and for the center stand. The reason for that is that we don't want anyone to be able to play with the air ride or the center stand if the key is not in the on position. So this is good for if the bike's at a car show or in the shop or something. You don't want people to mess around with it. So now with these relays, the only time you can actuate any of this is when the key is in the on position.
What are we doing tonight?
Tonight, it's gonna be finishing up the handlebars. I'm trying to get this fitting out of here with an extractor bit, and then performance stuff, maybe the intake, floorboards, brakes, all that stuff.
Yeah, shift linkage. And I think
yeah.
we're trying to get everything done before we start putting the painted parts back on the bike so we don't risk scratching them. But yeah, so I guess we'll just get back to work.
Yep.
Oh, would you look at this?
Yeah, well.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, there's went over it.
All right, guys, it's the next day. Quick update for you guys. We got the air cleaner on, got the exhaust mounted, the floorboards on, rear brake. We did the shifter and floorboard on the other side as well. We did some routing of our pneumatic suspension, all the pneumatic lines on the back. We still have a couple lines to trim for the compressor. We were able to button up a bit of wiring as well. Got the rear fender on with the license plate and the tail light. And what else did we do?
We didn't get quite as far as we wanted, actually. We hit a couple snags. The brake calipers didn't fit properly because of the new thicker rotors, so we had to trim the mounting points a bit. The brake lines, we didn't like the routing of it, so we bent them in a different direction and made it a lot cleaner now. And then the front fender actually didn't fit either because of the calipers, so I need to trim those today. But otherwise it went pretty well. We got a lot of work done. So I think today the first step, fill the engine with oil and hopefully try to get it started today. That would be pretty awesome. So let's give it a shot. Okay, we're back. We took off the air intake. We're gonna try to give it a little magic juice. See if it wants to go.
Got it open. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're in the Ottawa area and you need any detailing work, Tristan's the guy to go see. If you're not in Ottawa and you want to see all the cool cars they're working on, check out at Pitstop Boys Inc. on Instagram. And they also have a YouTube channel. So check these guys out.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Peace.